Hi, my name is Lachlan. I am here interviewing my local sporting hero, Barry Meehan. Hi Barry, thanks for coming down and meeting me.
No problem, Lachlan.
First question, where are you from?
I'm from Newry, the Old Warren Point Road, Corner Park.
Okay. What was your childhood like?
Growing up back in the 80s, it would have been when I was younger, it was completely different to what it was like for young people today. Young people today are out or playing their PlayStations in the house. Back when I was growing up, there's no such thing. You're actually out of the house from, I'd say, 9 in the morning till whenever your mum or dad called you for your dinner. And all we done, most of the time, there would have been about 7 or 8 of us lived in the local area. And all we done day in, day out was sit and play football.
Yeah, thank you. What school did you go to?
Primary school was the Abbey Primary, just there on Courtney Hill. From probably about P4 to P5 or P7. We played a lot of football there too. I just played the soccer. And then secondary school was St Joseph's School, which was a very good school. It done soccer, Gaelic. I was very big into soccer and Gaelic.
What was your first club?
First club was where I grew up. There was three parks. There was Corner Park, Tora Park, and Commons Way. There was a man there called Desi Carroll, and I think I must have been about 10 at the time, and he decided to form a team because back then there was football kind of started at maybe under 12s. So he asked everybody in the whole three parks would they like to come for a. It wasn't such trials back then. It was just a game of football. We all went played a game of football, and it was for under 12s. So I was like maybe a year, 2 years younger than everybody else that was playing. So we played it one night. Nothing was said. I remember going home, and he came knocking on my door. And I remember I think it was maybe sitting doing my homework time, and I'm knocking on the door and asking my mum and dad would they mind if I played for them. And that was the first year that we formed a team then, and the name of it was actually called TCC, which stood for Tora, Corna and Commons. And that team went on for about 3 years. And it was actually good because you were actually playing with all your friends. So that was the first team I played for.
What was your biggest achievement at the club?
At that club, I think because we were just newly formed, I think we maybe in the whole 3 years, we maybe would have just won one cup. You know what I mean? But at that stage, for me, myself, I was actually playing with a lot of boys who were like maybe a year, 2 years older than me. So just to be playing with these boys was an achievement in itself.
Did that club inspire you in any way?
It got me into playing football as a part of a team. So when that team finished, it did inspire you to go on and join another team. And the team after that, which I joined, was Bestbrook. I think I was there for about two or 3 years, and we won. In that team, we won a couple of leagues and a couple of cups.
Who inspired you to pursue football?
I think at an early age, it had to be a man, Desi Carroll, because he got me involved in it, and it was a different atmosphere from just going out and playing with your friends. You became part of a team, and you're coming up against boys. Back then it was no such thing as the Lisburn League or anything. It was just the Newry League. So back then you were coming up against boys who from different part of Newry, and you basically just wanted to show that you were better than them. So I think the start of my career, the main man I would have thanked would have been Desi Carroll.
Was there any football player that you most admired when growing up?
Well, I don't support them now, but when I was younger, I did support them. Liverpool, and there was a player there called Kenny Douglas, and he was a great player. And just to watch him would inspire you.
How does he inspire you?
Because he was inspired. Because he was a great player. Great, you know what I mean. He could get the ball, beat everybody, do whatever he wanted with the ball. You know what I mean. So that would, at that age, that would inspire you to try and go out, practice. I say even outside the back of my house, we used to have a wall where if my friends weren't there, I would have been out kicking that ball up against that wall in the dark, just because that's it back then. That's what we done. We just played football all the time.
What was your first time being noticed as a player?
I think it must have been about when I was 13 or 14, and I would have been playing for Bestwick at the time, because then I say Bestwick were a good team at the time. We were winning things and everything, and there's a boy called Gary McKinstry, he called him. He was a scout for Portadown, and they came down. I think they'd watched me a couple of times, and then they came down. It was actually over by the old swimming pool, and the manager then was Running McFall, who actually was the longest serving manager, even longer than Alex Ferguson. He managed Portadown for 25 years. He came down in an old BMW and signed me at the side of the road. That's how I started my career with Portadown.
Did you have trials at any major clubs, and how did that go?
I was lucky enough to have one trial when I was about 18. I was with Derby County. We went over, and even at that age, you were still young. You were going over, staying in a house. You didn't know anybody. So I remember going over, and we trained. I went from Monday to Friday. We trained we used to go in the morning train. There was back then there was a goalkeeper called Peter Shilton. Don't know if you've ever heard of him. He was actually England's all-time capped player at that time. He was actually with Derby County at the time. I remember thinking all these big players. I remember thinking we got the opportunity to train with them and everything. We actually played a match towards the end of the week of the trial. We won 4-2, and I actually scored 2. But unfortunately it didn't work out. They say they keep an eye on, but I never ever heard anything after it.
What was it like playing Champions League for Portadown?
It was when I had just broke into the first team. I was 91, so I was 18 coming 19. It was actually back then. It was called the European Cup. It wasn't Champions League. It was the European Cup. We went. It was the first round. We went over to a team called Red Star Belgrade. The first match over there, we were beat 6-0. The return match we were beat 4-0. I think against Young, I came on for about 5-10 minutes in the second half. But that year, that team that actually beat us, not that we reflect on, and they actually went on to win it. They beat a team, Marseille, in the final on penalties. But the experience itself, going away, training, seeing the different stadiums and everything, is at that age is great feeling.
Who's the best player you've ever played with or against?
And I have to go back to Portadown again. At that time, Portadown were the team to beat in the Irish League. They had all the great players. There was one player in particular, a guy called Joey Cunningham. He was actually from Cross McLean. He was just a pure athlete when it came to football, training, everything. I think a couple of years in a row in the Irish League he was voted Player of the Year. And even just to train with him week in, week out and see what he could do and everything, you could learn a lot from people like that there. And Joey himself would actually show you, you know what I mean, he'd take you aside and show you. So he'd be the best player I played with. Player I played against, I would have played on the left side of midfield in my days. There's a player called Colin Nixon. He would have played for Glentoran. I think he played for Glentoran all his life. But he was a very hard, strong defender, and if he tackled you, you knew about it. He was the toughest. I'd say he would have been one of the toughest players I would have played against consistently. he always played against different people all the time, but he would have stood out because he's the one that actually sticks in my mind consistently.
What's your best memory from playing soccer?
There's a lot of memories in playing soccer, but you always think of your highs playing soccer, and you think all your greatest memories and everything. But actually, when I come back from university when I was about 25, I signed for Newry Town at the time they were called, and they were struggling at the bottom of the league. But Alfie Wiley, was a manager, he came up and signed me, and we played, and we got to the end of the season. We were in last place at the time. We got to the end of the season, we were second last place, and we went into a playoff, and we beat Bangor over 2 legs. And I know but actually winning that game there is like actually winning the cup final, because you're safe for last season. So that's where we won my greatest memories, along with the Champions League, or the European Cup, but that's one that sticks in my mind.
What was the highest trophy you won in your career?
Highest trophy probably would have been with Portadown. It was a cup, won a cup, but I think I might have played 10 minutes in the final, and then unfortunately after that my teams were Newry, Glenavan, and we actually didn't really win anything. If we won a couple of games, we were happy.
Did you have any serious injuries, and how did you recover?
Excuse me. When I was playing I just broke into the first team before that, and we were playing Cliftonville, who at the time we had a great rivalry with, probably for all the wrong reasons. Back then it was a lot with religion, so and we had a big rivalry with them, and there used to be a lot of trouble actually at the games. So we used to play on a Saturday morning. All the games used to be early kickoffs, and I actually was playing that game, and unfortunately, me and another boy went for the ball, and back then you're allowed to go in with your studs. Nowadays you get a red card, but both of us went in with our studs. As I went in, he lifted his leg, and went through and broke my leg. Getting back from it, I was on crutches for about 12 weeks. 12 weeks. I went to the hospital thinking I was going to get my plaster off, when they told me it wasn't healing, so I had to go get an operation, get a pin put into my leg. And then it was about another year after that before I actually got back to fitness and being able to play football again. So it was a long road to recovery. I think in total I was out of football for about a year and a half.
What age were you when you had this injury?
18, 19. And then I actually went to, in the second year, but I actually went to college over in Motherwell. And there was a player at the time, Stevie Cowan. He actually played for Motherwell and played for Aberdeen and all the time. And he was the Portadown at the time, and he actually he rang up Motherwell, and they actually took me in once a week, the first team coach in Motherwell, and he gave me physio every week. We put me into the gym, doing the weights, had me running up and down the stands. So that was probably the main reason that I got back so quick.
What was your reason for retiring from football?
Due to old age. You get to a stage in your career where you're just not playing as much as you like to. You're not enjoying as much. So I think every player knows when their time has come, and you just decide to say, right. But when I did retire, I retired from the Irish League. I still played local football, you know what I mean, and still enjoyed it. Up until I actually broke my leg again, which actually finished me completely.
Would you ever consider coaching?
I was in San Francisco when I was about 21. I done a bit of coaching then, and I really enjoyed it. But now, I think at the minute I have three young children. So at the minute when they get a wee bit older, I'd maybe think of back into coaching again. It takes a lot of your time. The people that actually do it, it's a big commitment to them. Like, so I think I would go into coaching, but not just yet.
What do you advise kids to go into soccer?
Yeah, I think kids nowadays are too much involved in their games and everything. To go out, kick a ball, whether they're very good, just average or anything. I think every child should go out and play football, and it's a great experience, and it helps them even bond with other children. You know what I mean, and gets them into that atmosphere where team bonding. It helps them communicate and socialise with other children as well. So, advice would be for all children, whether they like it or not, just go out and enjoy it.
What do you miss about soccer?
I think the team bonding. Do you know what I mean? You get together with a bunch of boys. You're fighting for each other week in, week out. The training's a big thing too. It's just being say a part of the family. A team is just getting together and playing, and also winning. Everybody likes to win, you know what I mean? And you always that winning feeling to achieve something. I think is the biggest thing you miss. Like,
what do you hate the most about the sport?
well, there's anything really you hate that much about the sport. I think for children now, it's getting very serious. You know what I mean? I think if unfortunately if a child's not good enough now, our teams are quick to let them go. You know what I mean? Instead of keeping them on, giving them chances and all, because I think, especially with the Irish League clubs now, as they're growing up, all the coaches are expected to get all these great players to go through to the first team and everything now. So I don't think they give them as much chance as they should do with the young ones. Like, but overall, there's not really that much I hate about it.
Final question, Barry. What advice would you give to someone trying to make it in soccer?
Just practice. I think the main thing that a lot of children don't do now is just go out and practice. If you really want to make it, if you really want to do it, just go out and practice as much as you can. The more you practice, the better you're going to get.
Thanks, Barry, for coming down.
No problem. Thanks very much for asking.